people, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a beginner's tutorial again for you. I will be talking about every product that you need to start doing your makeup as a beginner. I will be covering up the brush, the tools, and the makeup products as well. So if you want to know how to get this makeup thing going, keep watching. But hold on. Did you subscribe to my channel yet? No, not yet. It's okay, it's never too late. Just hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a video. Also, follow me on my Instagram and Facebook handle so that you know what's coming up. And with that, let's dive into the tutorial. So as I told you, we will be discussing on the basic things that you need to get your makeup done right at the beginner's level. Is first of all a primer. If you have oily skin, then you would go for a mattifying primer. If you have combination skin, then you can use a primer meant for combination skin, or you can just dab a mattifying primer here and a more hydrating primer which on the sides of your face where you are drier. The next thing that we need is a foundation. You can use any foundation that matches your skin. This is the foundation that I will be using to give you a small tutorial. The next thing that is important, that is concealer. Again, you can use any concealer as long as it matches your skin tone and your skin color. This is the one that I will be using today. And you need a loose translucent powder. This is Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. So these are the basic skin makeup that is important. Then we move on to the color section, where first of all, very important is a blush. This is the blush that I will be using for today's tutorial. So a blush is very important. It adds that glow on your skin and makes you look, happy and cheerful and just wakes you up. The next thing that is important is, of course, an eyeshadow palette. This is the one that I will be using today. This is MAC Semi Sweet Times Palette 9. This is one of my favorite palettes. Then is a black liner, very important, a mascara, and for your eyebrows, you need an eyebrow pencil. If you want that wing or liquid liner, then you can add a liquid liner to your eye set of the makeup. For lips, you need a lip liner and a lipstick. That's it. That is for your lip. If you want to add gloss, you can add it on top of it, or you can use a gloss instead of a lipstick. The next thing that I will be showing you is whether you want it on that basis. That is a bronzer and a highlighter. For today's demonstration, for bronzer, I will be using NARS Laguna bronzer, and for highlighter, I will be using MAC Hyper Real Glow palette. This is really a bomb palette. And to bring it all together, just use a setting spray. I'm using Fix Plus for today's tutorial. Let's talk about the tool before we get into the makeup. The basic tool that is very, very important is a beauty blender. I live by this. This is so important. You can use the beauty blender to do your foundation, your primer. Even if you want to do your highlight, bronzing, blush, you can pretty much cover your face just with the beauty blender. And there are different types, different sizes of beauty blender which is available for different purposes. So if you want to do a highlight and contour, then there is a smaller beauty blender. But I use my beauty blender to do my foundation and my concealer mainly. I like this dual-ended Kat Von D brush because of simple reason that this fluffy side of the brush not only helps in powder application. You can do a precise powder application whether it's all over your face or just under the eye. You can also use it to put blush. Really, these blushes are really soft, and this is basically a contour and highlight. So you can contour with this angled end and you can highlight with the fluffy end. So this is a brush that you can definitely use for multiple purposes. The other brush that I'm going to show you actually comes with an eyeshadow palette. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills dual-ended eyeshadow palette brush. And this is really good. It has a flat end, it has a shader end, and it has a blending end, and pretty much you can use this entire brush to complete your makeup. So basically you need a beauty blender, dual-ended powder related brush like this, and an eyeshadow brush with dual end like this. So 3 done and done. If you're putting your blush on with the beauty blender, one thing to keep in mind is that do not use a damp beauty blender on a powder product because it is going to damage that product. Only use this damp beauty blender on products that can be dampened. For example, the highlighter palette that I will be using for today's tutorial can be used dry and wet. So products like that. And if you have a powder blush and you want to use your beauty blender to apply it, make sure that your beauty blender is dry. Let's go check out the Morphe website. It is one of my favorite brand of makeup brushes. They have tons of variety and at such reasonable price. It's crazy. So I want to show you a few of the brushes there, and just let's check out together whether there are any sets that are available that you can straight away purchase from that brand. It's really good. I also want to say at this point that this is not a sponsored video. This is not affiliated video. This is completely an honest suggestion from me to you. So here on the Morphe website, no, I don't want you to sell my personal information, so confirm my choice, very important. Then going here, let's check out shop. Then let's check out this gift and value sets. So they have a very nice Sweet Oasis collection that I can see here. This covers everything. This is an eye set. It covers, this is all the brushes that you need to do even the most intricate eye. It's $40 value, but it is $20 retailing. $20, and then there are a few other sponges right here, and they're different sizes. If you're looking for a beauty blender kind of thing, this has got you covered and it's $19. Let's go to the face. Now this one, this is also a very basic brush set, but you can definitely use it for face and eye. I mean, this is a 4-piece synthetic brush, so synthetic brushes are very easy to clean, and Morphe, I think Morphe mostly has synthetic brushes, so they're more easier to clean. Now this is also really good because this has your eyes and face covered. It has 5 brushes, a powder brush, a blush brush, a highlighter contour brush, and this is the blending brush, and this is a shader brush that we were just speaking about in that Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette brush. So this is also really good. It's retailing at $39, and you have 5 brushes, and it comes with a case, so you don't even have to worry about, you know, looking for a case. You can just put it in and you can, it's travel friendly. It's travel friendly. And it has all the description down here. It's really good. Morphe has tons of choices with brushes, and the brushes are just so good and so reasonable that I do recommend all of you who are trying to purchase new brushes to go check it out. They're good quality. So let's start. I will be doing a really beginner's level smoky eye, which is going to be really fast and really easy. Something that you can definitely do. First of all, let's prime our skin. I'm using the Coconut Smoothie Primer Moisturizer, which if you have seen my other videos, I use this product a lot because I have dry skin and this is really moisturizing. So I need to have something on my skin that is hydrating because I'm already so dry. Yes, so this has been a game changer. Moving on to the foundation, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is a full coverage foundation, and you can use any foundation that you want. If you want full coverage, if you want a BAM skin, then you can go for a full coverage. If you want a lighter coverage, then you can go for medium or even sheer coverage. So with my damp beauty blender, I'm just slathering that foundation all over my face. I would like to share a pro tip here, and that is you can make your tinted cream or BB cream with your foundation. If you have a foundation and your favorite moisturizer, you can combine, you can add a little bit of that foundation into your moisturizer and you can make your own tinted cream. The amount of foundation that you want to add to your moisturizer will depend on the amount of coverage that you want out of your tinted cream. So you can play around with that ratio and then just stop at a happy point. So I do put foundation over my eyes too, or even concealer. I mean, it depends, just to neutralize my pigmented lids. But if you are using a sheer coverage foundation and you have pigmented lids like I do, then you can use a concealer on your eyelid or any of those eyeshadow primers that are available in the market. Now with the loose translucent powder, I'm going to take a little bit in the cap. Okay, let me show you if you can. Like this much, which is a lot, and I'm going to take the fluffy side of this dual ended brush, kind of dip it really soft, tap the extra off in the cap itself to prevent wastage of the product, and then I'm going to just lightly dust it over my eyes to make sure that the powder is set, and just lightly all over my skin. I like to do my eyeshadow first before I do my eyebrows, but you can definitely do your eyebrows first and then jump into the eyeshadow. It is a matter of personal preference. It's not a step-by-step thing. So let's dig into this palette, okay? I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills, the brush. This is the blending side of the brush. I'm going to sink my brush into this really pale color, and I'm going to just go all over my eyes. With brushes, be very soft-handed, because the softer you are on your brushes, the more blendability you will get out of your product. So I hold my brush at the further end to, get things going. Now I will use this brown color, and I'm going to just go in very close to my lash line, and I'm going to blend it up. Before I use my black eyeshadow, I'm going to use my black liner, and I'm going to line my waterline. So like this. I'm going to put a little bit over my lash line on the top. Very roughly, don't need to be precise. With the flat side of my brush, I'm now going to smudge that. I'm going to take a little brown color, and I'm going to come on the lower lash line, and I'm going to smudge. Smoky eyes are the most beautiful and the easiest eyes ever, for one very simple reason, that it gives not only that sultry eye look, but it's also very easy to create, because you don't have to create a defined line. It doesn't need definition. It is smoked out, so you can be rough. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of that black color in this palette. I'm going to come to the corner, place it over that black liner that we just pulled, and I'm just going to blend it now very softly so that it looks diffused. Just blend it. I'm going to take the brown color, and I'm going to place it up on the top. I'm just going to blend. Now, how easy was that? The thing about smoky eye is that the darker color should be around your lash line. Now I'm going to put some mascara, and then I'm going to jump right into my eyebrows. If you want, you can definitely put on lashes, but because it's a beginner's tutorial that I'm doing today, I'm going to skip the lashes for today. Start from the base and pull it up. Start from the base and pull it up. What at times I do that, I start from the base and I give it a small wiggle and I pull it up. Start from the base, wiggle it up and pull it up. Let's get to the eyebrows. For eyebrows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Base, and this is in the color dark brown. With the spoolie end, I'm going to just comb my eyebrow hair up. Just get them all in place. And then with the other tiny end, I'm going to start carving out the shape of my brow. Here I'm following the natural shape of my brows. I'm just following the edge, and then filling it up. Then with my spoolie end, I'm going to again comb it again, and this will blend the color also. Time for concealer. I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to place it right here. And with my beauty blender, I'm going to blend it. And then with whatever color is left on our brush, I'm going to just go in very softly and smoke that out again, just in case if my concealer went over it. Done. I'm going to now jump into the face. For the face, I'm going to start with my blush, and for my blush, I'm using KKW Beauty blush in Luxe. This is my favorite blush, and I'm going to use that powder side of that dual-ended brush and smile, and I'm going to go up to give your face a lifted look. I do put a little bit under my nose and chin to kind of give me a rosy hue. That is just how I do it. I do like bronzer, so I am going to put some bronzer. I'm going to take the angle end of the brush because I'm going to contour using it as well, and I'm going to go over the edges of my face and my cheekbone here, like the hollow of my cheekbone, and around my jawline to give me a nice chiseled jaw. Size of my nose. Now I'm going to jump into the palette, which is my MAC Hyper Real Glow palette, and I like to mix all of the colors here and go on top of my cheekbone to give me the pop. Gotta get things popping. So, tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, little over my eyebrows, kinda, and under my chin, and definitely my Cupid's bow. For my lips, I will be using Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Crayon. This is in Naya. I love this color. It's pretty nude and something that you can wear every day. So I'm going to line my lips. Just smile when you're lining your lips. That will help your liner glide smoothly. With my finger, I just blended. I'm blending the inside of this liner. And then I'm going to go on with my lipstick, which is Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick. This is a limited edition Amorosa color. It's beautiful and I just love it. To end it, I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus. Time for another pro tip. During the summertime, you can keep one of these Fix Pluses. They also come in travel sizes inside your fridge, so that when you come back from a hot day, you can just spray it on your face and it feels so refreshing and hydrating. And if you have dry skin, you can put like a few drops of your favorite essential oil in it, shake it and spray it. It's also hydrating, so bam. And bam, that is my final look for all you guys. This is a really easy beginner's tutorial, as I mentioned, and something that you can most definitely do. So if you did like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Also share and comment down in the comment section below. If you want me to do any other tutorials, also write them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a video. Also follow me on my Instagram and Facebook handle so that you know what's coming up and you are up to date. With that, this is Debbie signing off. I love you all so much. I will see you again very soon.